Go ahead, man.
Good evening, everybody. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Andrew. I'm a volunteer here at Williamsburg Bridge Bus Terminal, and I've come here today to pay my respect to our lost but not forgotten friend, Kavon. And I would like to say a few words prior to today's occasion. And I would like to say that what happened to Kavon a year ago today, he did not deserve what happened. He was peer pressured into doing something that he did not want to do, okay? And to all the teenagers out there, whether you're 14, 15, 16 years old, it don't matter what age you are. If you are going through something, if you are going through anything where you feel like you were being peer pressured, talk to somebody, whether it's a school counselor, whether it's your parents, whether it's anybody, it don't matter who it is. Talk to somebody, because if you don't talk to somebody ahead of time, it's gonna get worse. Trust me. I had my moments where I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody, but I realized that now I have people that I can talk to. I have the transit community, I have my family, I have friends. I got everybody that I know that I can really trust to talk to. All right? To close up my announcement, I just want to say thank y'all so much for showing me the support that I deserve. You know, y'all always respected me. Y'all always showed me the respect that y'all always showed me a whole bunch of respect. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you for having me here tonight.
I'm next.
Peace.
My name's Jesse. I'm Policing 1. Y'all know me. I'm one of the seniors of the transit community. Future bus operator. Like I said, Andrew calls me. He calls me, I call him because he got trouble. He calls me. I live in Bay Ridge, so most of you guys are here all the time. So, like I said, what happened to him was unfortunate. So, y'all can DM me. Look me up at Policing 1. Just DM me if you have a problem with peer pressure like that, because I work with kids too. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Army. I work with children and youth, and those who got crisis. Just DM me. Okay, and now they made it a reporting on the subways, on the station platform says don't surf anymore. I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but that's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Aaron Howell, also known as transit_5575 on Instagram. We all came out here for one thing only, to show our respect for a fellow soldier, Kavon Woodard. What happened to him was not supposed to. And just like Andrew said, peer pressure can kill you. Physically, mentally, as well as emotionally. If you need somebody to talk to, just talk to me. Because I am autistic. I have ADHD. There's been some times where I've been having my moments where I'll be going at my parents, my family, everybody. To a point that my counselor said, one day, you have to end up loving them. And a lot of shit, sorry for my language, came from peer pressure. Back in transit tech, for some of y'all transit users that went to transit tech and now transferred out, I used to get peer pressure a lot. For doing stuff that I never expected in my wildest dreams to ever do. So from here on out, anybody who is of age, do not do stuff that could get you arrested, hurt your family, or get you killed. That's all I gotta say. Thank y'all for coming out. Peace and blessings, and God bless you all.
I'll go next.
Alright. Hi, everybody.
And then after you,
Hi,
can I go?
My name is
Sure.
Alex, and I remember a time when Kavon, I remember what I was doing when I got the news that Kavon sadly passed away, and like everybody said already, he did not deserve this. He didn't do anything that led up to him. He didn't do anything that deserved him that led up to his death. Sorry. And then, yeah, I remember the times when he used to just DM me randomly, and I appreciated those interactions, you know, because like he would ask me like a bunch of random questions, but those random questions actually turned to significance ever since his passing, because now I remember Kavon for what he did and what he asked for. And I remember that one time, the biggest memory I have of Kavon is meeting up with him for the first time. I remember what I did on that day. I remember going to Sunrise Mall all the way in Long Island. So I remember I take the Q54, then the N6, I think, and the N55. And then it was just nice meeting him in person. He was a great soul, he was a great person. And then when we got the news that he passed, I felt like heartbroken because I couldn't see him anymore, obviously. So the message goes out. The message I'm gonna let you all know is don't get peer pressure. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. You have to do this when you know that you can't.
just know that the word no exists, and you don't have to let anyone dictate what you do, because at the end of the day, peer pressure can kill you mentally, emotionally, physically. Like what happened to Kavon. Like I'm not trying to say that like it could have been preventable, but it was at a time where Kavon really felt pressure because of the people he was with around. And like and a part of me wants to say that I can't really blame him, but at the same time I do. But like then again, he didn't deserve the death. And I just want to say that if you are in a relationship right now, I'm talking about like any friendships at all. Like if you're being peer pressured or if you feel like you're being controlled, I would suggest to please reevaluate that relationship and cut anyone off that doesn't appreciate you. Because you want people around you that appreciate you. You want people around you that make you feel like you're family, trusted, all that. So please, if you're getting peer pressured or you think you're getting peer pressured, please do what you think is the best and reevaluate that relationship, because if they're gonna let you push, if they keep pushing you around, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you all. I'm next after him.
Hey guys, if you guys don't know me, I'm Kaden. I'm 15 years old. Even though
Speak up.
even though I didn't know Kavon, like, even though I know he was a good kid, and don't know that peer pressure is bad, and it can kill, like what happened to Kavon, and we all know that fake friends exist, and Kavon was going to the wrong side, and ultimately it led to his death, and to this day we're still praying for justice to the people who killed him. Yeah, so.
Can you record me? Hi everyone, my name is Neil. You may know me as MT Bush Friends Fan on YouTube or Instagram. We lost, on this day a year ago, I lost a very good friend of mine. He went by the name of Kavon. He was peer pressured by the wrong people, fell into the hands of the wrong people, got killed. And I just want to let everyone know that peer pressuring is very bad. You don't know what these people can do to you. You don't know what type of harm they can do to you. Look what happened with Kavon. He fell into the hands of the wrong people. I think they threatened to like leak his personal information or something. If anyone knows, just let me know. But yeah, if you feel like you're getting peer pressured by anyone, talk to someone. Don't be afraid to talk to anybody. But say something. The word no exists for a reason. And I know Danny, Alex, sorry, I keep forgetting your name. He went to Sunrise Mall, Kavon. He was not very far from where I live. He got a chance to ride my own. I really wanted to be with Kavon that day, but unfortunately, I didn't have the time that day to meet with Kavon. But from what I heard, he was a very nice person. He was also very funny. He would make a lot of jokes with me. I remember I first met him back in 2019. He was a very funny kid, very friendly. He could always say hi to everyone, and I really missed the humor that he had. May Kavon rest in peace. Thank you for your time.
Hello everyone, as you know me, my name is Miguel, aka Chazan Miguel Nunez on Instagram and YouTube, and I want to say, 4 years ago from today, Kavon died of peer pressure, and I think peer pressure is like not right because it can make a person's mind on, whatever they want, because if they don't want to and they get peer pressure, I think that it's not right, peer pressure. And if you're feeling peer pressure, you can talk to your school boss counselor, your social worker, your parent. If you don't know me, I'm personally autistic, Harrison, and people there's some things I never knew about Kavon that we just said. You never know what a person might have. They don't judge a book by its cover. Every person is the same. And as we all know, we're equal, and I think that peer pressure is
Later, Andrew. Later, Andrew.
Later, Andrew.
I think that peer pressure is I might be good. Someone
guys be safe.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Anyone else want to share anything else?
Wait, cops where?
I have an idea. What about we share like what we were doing when we got to
Yeah. How about this?
Let's do this.
Yeah. Is it facing? Just let me know when you're recording. Okay.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
Michael.
David, feel my head. Let me know when you're ready.
Go.
Okay.
So when I first heard the news about Kavon, I was actually in school when I first heard about the news. I remember I was walking in the halls in my school, and I was on my way to my English class. And in my English class, I was reading the book. I was reading the Hunger Games book, the second book. And when I was reading, that was when I first heard about the news. Like, I remember I was supposed to write down some notes about some things that I read from the Hunger Games. I wasn't able to do any of that after what I heard about what happened to a very close friend of mine. And for the rest of the day, I was just locked up in my room, didn't want to come out, didn't want to say anything. Like, it hurt me a lot after what happened to Kavon. At first, I thought this was all a joke, but everyone was saying that Kavon died, and it sounded too good to be true. And that was when I found out. That was what I was doing when I found out Kavon died. Thank you.
Alright, I'll go.
Alright. I got you.
So, when the fateful day came that he passed away, I remember I was in my school assembly at LaGuardia Community College because my high school doesn't have an auditorium, so we use LaGuardia to do like some sort of talent show. And then in the middle of that, we made some announcements, right? And so, I remember a time where like, when it was my time to like make my announcements, I got the sudden news that a 15-year-old boy in the bridge died, and obviously that was Kavon, right? And then like when I started hearing people say that it's Kavon who died, I was like, wait, what? No, that's not true.
So you got confused?
I know. I thought like I was all in my head, you know, and then I ended up going up on stage making the announcement. Somehow I maintained my composure. Somehow I maintained my speech. But when I left the stage, I was like feeling a lot of things in my head. I was like, did he really die? Are they lying? Like, I don't want any. And I try not to cry because I didn't want to cry around anybody. And then like everybody, and then like I was just all in my head for the entire day. I was like, I was trying to process the information. I was a little confused as well. Like, and then like and then a few days later, I started talking to some trusted people I know, like at my school. Like this was during my senior year in high school. Now I go to college, but it happened during my senior year in high school. So yeah, I'll never forget that day where I had to go up on stage knowing that one of my good friends died. And yeah, that's all I have.
What happened on December 1st, I was in my classroom having my radio on, and all of a sudden I learned they say 12-9. But some of y'all don't know what 12-9 is. Man under train. When I heard that, I automatically went into panic mode. And when I saw on the news 2 days later, all I could do was just start breaking down crying. My mother always told me and my sister, there's no way to reverse time. Once time that started, you can't stop it, nor rewind it. Plus, it's more alone. When we came here last year, we had so much emotion on us. We had so much emotion. For example, all of us was crying, all of us was upset. But that's at the end of the day, we gotta keep moving forward. My thoughts and prayers go out to his family as today marks the 1-year anniversary. We are out here, all of us, celebrating his life, his legacy that he once lived before he died. We have to, like I said, for Mark 28:20, and lo, in the Bible it says, and lo, I will be with you always, even until the end of the world. Which means once we're done here, we're going to see him again. The Lord said that his work was not done. but he has more work of the than he has on.